All right, today we're heading deep into the incredible mountains where India and Burma meet, right into the heart of the Patkai Range. We're going to get to know the story of a truly remarkable people, the Naga.
Now, you've probably heard stories about this region, and a lot of times they boil down to one big dramatic question. Who were these legendary headhunters? It's a question that has, kind of defined them in the eyes of the outside world for centuries. But trust me, it only scratches the surface of a much, much deeper story.
Well, that's where the Naga come in. They are this incredible, vibrant collection of different tribes. And while yes, they absolutely have a fierce warrior past, their present is one of profound cultural richness and just amazing change. So let's dive right in.
Okay, so first things first, who exactly are the Naga people? Let's get our bearings here, both on the map and in terms of who we're talking about. So the word Naga isn't for a single unified group. It's more of an umbrella term for a whole bunch of indigenous tribes. You'll find them living in the stunning, rugged hill country of Northeast India, mostly in states like Nagaland, Manipur, and Arunachal Pradesh, and also over in parts of northwestern Burma. And we're not talking about a small community here. There are roughly 2.5 million Naga people today. It's a huge community, really bound together by a shared heritage and a very strong sense of who they are.
And that's where things get really interesting. The incredible diversity within that shared identity. It's like looking at a true cultural mosaic, this amazing tapestry of different tribes and traditions.
I mean, get this. The Naga are made up of over 66 distinct tribes. That's staggering. Every single one of them has its own unique customs, its own language from the Tibeto-Burman family, and its own traditions. So when we say Naga, we're really talking about a whole family of cultures.
And to give you just a little taste of that diversity, you've got at least 16 major tribes, including groups like the Angami, the O, the Kanyak, and the Sumi. Every name you see up there represents a whole distinct world of cultural expression and history.
One thing that runs through all these tribes, though, is this shared genius for artistry. They are just renowned as skilled artisans. You can see it in their vibrant, intricately woven textiles, which actually tell stories through their patterns, and in their stunning jewelry, which is crafted from all kinds of natural materials, like beads, shells, and even animal horns and claws.
Now, traditionally, Naga life is really organized around the village, and these villages are often strategically built right on the hilltops, which fosters this powerful sense of community and a highly organized social structure that's been the bedrock of their society for generations.
And this brings us to a really crucial theme in their story, this journey of transformation. I mean, how have the Naga navigated so much change, moving from that warrior past to a very, very different modern present?
So let's just tackle the most famous aspect of that past head-on, shall we? The practice of headhunting, especially among tribes like the Konyaks, was absolutely a part of their historical warrior culture. But it's so important to understand this as a practice of the past. It's just one piece of a much bigger historical puzzle.
And the scale of that change, it's just immense. Where their spiritual life was once rooted in animistic beliefs, today the vast majority of Naga people are Christian. That warrior culture has evolved into a modern society that's defined by high literacy rates and a strong shared identity, even as old traditions like shifting cultivation, or Jum, continue on.
And check this out. This statistic is so powerful. The literacy rate in the state of Nagaland is around 80%. That one number speaks volumes. It completely challenges outdated stereotypes and really highlights a deep commitment to education and modern development within the community. This social transformation flows right into the political side of the Naga story, which is really defined by this enduring quest for identity and self-determination. So here's a really crucial point. The name Naga itself is what's called an exonym. It's a name given to them by outsiders. It was actually the British who adopted the term and made it popular, to kind of lump all these different tribes together. And that fact is central to understanding their modern political journey and how a unified Naga identity was formed. You can see this journey play out across a few key milestones. After the British era kind of solidified the Naga name, a huge moment came on December 1st, 1963, when the state of Nagaland was created within India. But that wasn't the end of the story. To this day, the Naga people are continuing a complex, long-standing political struggle for greater autonomy and self-determination. Okay, so as we wrap this all up, let's just recap the big takeaways. The Naga are an incredibly diverse people,
a culture rich with artists, and a society that has gone through this profound transformation. And all of that is tangled up with a powerful and ongoing quest for their own political identity.
And that really leaves us with one last vital question. It's the challenge that's right at the heart of the modern Naga story. How do you honor a fierce and storied warrior past, while at the same time you're building a new identity and a peaceful, prosperous future? It's a question they are continuing to answer every single day.